It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to make this little video, and I've made this video twice, but I was interrupted by coyotes and creepy motherfuckers. And then the second time, that video was 12 fucking minutes long, and I realized that all I did was ramble, and so I'm gonna make this one short. So here we go. Fuck. It's already too long. Okay, so this video is about fanfiction. I love fanfiction. Fanfiction's fucking great. This video is about like what to expect when you write fanfiction. There are two things that are major. You need to expect criticism and you need to expect rejection. There are going to be people who don't like your writing. They might tell you about it, or they might be, you know, polite people and not call you, you know, a bad writer and give up on your dream. Yeah. But there are going to be those people who are like, oh my god, you're fucking great. I'm going to read all your stuff. Oh man, I can't wait to get more. One of the first fanfictions I ever wrote was utter crap, and I hated it, and I hated my writing, and I hated everything about myself because I felt like I was bad, and it wasn't even a fanfiction. It was these little ficlets, and it was about vampires, you know, not like, you know, Twilight vampires, but like, I made this little like anime vampire thing, and it was kind of cool, and it had like 5 one-shots, and I posted it on this website that was called Quizazz a million years ago, and now it's like Quota or some shit. I don't get on there anymore. But it was one of my favorite things I ever wrote, and I mean, it was just like, it was really cool, and I wrote it when I was about 14 years old, and I was really proud of it, and I was proud, and that's all that matters. I mean, it got maybe, I think even to this day, it has like maybe 4,000 reads, and I posted that like 5 years ago. That's kind of, I mean, I was proud of it, and that's all that mattered. Another one of the fanfictions I wrote was really bad. Yeah, I kind of regret that one. But I had a lot of people tell me that, you know what, it's okay that you wrote a bad one. Don't take it down. You know, look at it every once in a while. Don't let any learning disabilities or lack of know-how or proper grammar skills and anything like that, don't let that stop you. Me personally, whenever I read a fic and it's got like run-on sentences and really bad grammar, doesn't use proper punctuation and things like that, it does bother me, but that's because I'm an English nerd, and so it bothers me to an extent, but at the same time, it's usually a good storyline and I'm okay with it. I'm like, I'm chill, I can read this, I really like it, and so I'll comment or leave a review, whatever it's offering, and I'll say, I really like this, you need to work on your, I'll be nice, and I'm like, okay, I think that you should work on your grammar skills, and if you really don't want to deal with that bullshit, maybe get a beta reader, just to have somebody help you out, but other than that, great story, I loved it. There are some stories that I don't even bother to leave, you know, a critique, just because it's like, I can tell that this was a story that was written at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's just like, I have an idea. Also, never regret your writing. If you want to sit there and write yaoi fics all fucking day, do it, okay? Because I'll read it. I'll be happy about it. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with smut. It's probably a problem. One of the best smut fics I ever wrote was actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and for the longest time, I didn't post it because I regretted it. I was like, I really shouldn't have written this. This is really bad. But TMNT is my life, and I love them very much. And so, I got over it. And I posted. And you wanna know something? This is fucking cool. I'm gonna pull up my phone with Google. You type in Raffinardo fanfiction. Hang on, motherfucker. Work for me. You see that first one? Bathrooms. A Raffinardo fanfic. That's my story, and it's the first thing that pops up on Google if you type in Raffinardo fanfiction. And that's probably the, like, I'm very, very proud of that. I'm really proud of that. I actually get a little teary-eyed. But I'm definitely not the best fanfiction writer in the world. I'm not. I've read 100 fanfictions that are so much better than mine, probably 1,000,000. But fanfiction is one of my passions, and if it's one of your passions, don't be afraid of the rejection. I have so many bad stories. I've got so many good stories. I mean, I have probably over 100 stories on the internet posted somewhere. And I just have fun with it. The main reason why I decided to make this video is because one of my friends, her name is Ruthie, and she just got into writing fanfiction, and she's been telling me about how discouraged she is about posting because she's afraid of the rejection, and I want you guys to understand you should never be afraid of the rejection. I know that it hurts sometimes, and it's like, aw, damn, I really suck at this. It doesn't matter if you suck at it. It really doesn't. No one cares. I mean, every time I've read a bad fic, I'm like, you know what, this person posted it. They had the fucking bravery to get on here and post that shit. And I leave them a review. And I go, you know what? You're great. I like you. I can't wait to see more from you. 'Cause it's true. I'm freaking proud of people I don't even know. I mean, it's so great. Fanfiction is one of the freest forms, I think, of expression whenever it comes to anime. I know that fan art is so freaking cool. I wish I could draw, but at the same time, it's like you're almost limited. I mean, you can't necessarily draw everything you want. I mean, you can, but this is probably a bad comparison. But with fanfiction, there's literally no limits. If you want to write if you want to write a Ren Haru, and Ren is this totally like dick asshole who, you know, like beats Haru, but Haru still loves him, and they like somehow resolve their issues in this like passionate embrace kind of thing, you know what? Write it. That's fucking awesome. I'm probably gonna write that later because that sounds kind of cool. You realize that I really don't want to go there because I don't necessarily like it, but 50 Shades of Grey started off as a Twilight fanfiction. Do you realize how cool that is? I mean, she wrote a Twilight fanfiction that she thought was a good idea and then decided to shift the story a little and make it a book. That's so cool. My fanfiction obsession has also led me to wanting to write a real book. The transition was very awkward because I'm not a very realistic writer, but the transition was almost natural. I'm working on 2 books right now. I hope I finish one of them and maybe one day I could become a published author, but I mean, probably won't happen, but that'd be awesome. I want to say more things, but mostly, I mean, don't be afraid. Never be afraid. There are assholes everywhere. There are assholes everywhere. And you're probably gonna get people who go, your writing's fucking shit. You know what? Send them a reply. Like, I know on fanfiction.net I've gotten a couple bad reviews, and I'll respond and I'll say, thank you so much for letting me know. And they'll be like, and you know, I might get a response back and they'll be like, are you being sarcastic? And I'm like, no. I'm really glad that I got, you know, an opinion from somebody who didn't like my story, because now I can apply that to, you know, my next story and be like, oh, well, if I want more, you know, reader appeal, then I could maybe alter this, this, and this. Or if whatever they said really doesn't apply to my writing style, I'll say, thank you for your critique, but I'm going to stick to the way I write. I mean, you know, that's not being rude. That's just me telling them how I feel about it. Or if I feel like I don't have anything nice to say, I won't give a response. I'll just say thank you for reading. Something else. Another important thing to do is if you're writing online, please respond to your comments. I mean, these people have taken time out of their day to read your writing and leave you a review. I mean, respond to them. Tell them, even if it's a bad review, thank you for reading. If they leave you a great review, say, thank you so much for reading. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for your kind comments. I mean, be nice. These people are respecting you, and it's so great. So much love in the fan fiction. Don't be ashamed of whatever you write. It's okay. I mean, I probably said that already once, but never be ashamed of what you write. It's important that you embrace your writing and be happy about it. I'm going to leave in the description thingy down there, you know, I'm going to leave some links to my fanfiction accounts. I want to say right now that I'm not advertising for myself. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to read one of those, I'm just kidding. It's really not that important. But you can check even if you don't read my stories, you can check the little review things, and it'll let you know that, hey, people do leave good and bad comments. Yeah. Ooh, if you ever feel discouraged on your writing, I know on fanfiction.net you can check your legacy stats, and that's where you can click on, it's on your page thing, and you can see all the people who have read your story, all the people who have liked it, people who have followed it, people, you know, who have done things like that, and that always makes me feel good. I'll check it when I'm having a bad day, and I'll be like, these people actually appreciate me. God, there must be more. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, I can't think. I love you guys so much, I really do. If you're a fanfiction writer, you're one of the coolest people in the world. It's important. It really is. It's important to and do things like that. I'm really proud if you do. And fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't know where that was going. This is a really long video, I'm so sorry, I wanted to shorten it. So I'm gonna stop, and if you guys ever want to, you know, if you ever feel the need to talk to me or tell me, hey, could you read this fanfiction for me? Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, so as you can see, like, there's One Direction posters everywhere. I'm taking most of them down to make room for fan art, but just a quick thing. Never be afraid to post anything. One of the things that I posted when I was younger was One Direction fanfictions. One of the things that, you know, took me away from that was the fact that I realized these aren't cartoon characters. These are anime characters. These are real people, and maybe I should step away from that. I still read One Direction fanfictions, but as a personal person, it's like, I feel like I shouldn't be imagining what their lives are like. That probably sounds really weird and makes me sound weird, but it's just me. It sounds weird. So yeah, don't be afraid to do things like that. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, I'm gonna rate this, and I'm gonna be happy about it, motherfucker. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave links in the description to my fanfiction accounts. Just to say, I am the Torn page on fanfiction.net, and my Tumblr is Internationalmultifiction, and also that is connected to my main account, which is dumbdumbwantfandoms, and I'm also on Quotive as Mimi's Back, and on Wattpad I am Juicebox Monster. I really hope that this video encouraged you to write fanfiction, because that's what it's intended to do. I really, really hope that even if you don't think that you're a good writer, just try. I mean, write a drabble, do something spontaneous. Never be afraid to try new ideas, even if you think that it's a bad idea. Give it a shot. Post it. See if somebody likes it. Ask for critiques. On fanfiction.net, I know that you can apply for beta readers, and I think that that's really good, because you can send it to someone and they will let you know if they think that it's a good idea and you should run with it. Don't be afraid of other people's opinions. Don't be afraid of your own opinions, because sometimes we think our writing's bad. Don't be afraid of people in general, because, you know what? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to post anything. If you want to write Supernatural, if you want to write One Direction, if you want to write fucking turtle sex like me, don't be afraid. It's so great. It's so great. Oh my god, it's so great. Have fun writing. I hope that you guys in the comments, you should totally leave me links to your fanfiction page, because I will love it. I will read all of your stories. I will leave you comments, because you know what? That's what I do. I like fanfiction. That's all I do. You can ask my family. The only thing that I do is read. And actually, in high school, in English, my final thesis was my obsession with reading. So yeah, fucking reading. Have fun writing fanfiction. I love you guys so much, and I hope that you have been encouraged. Bye. I love you.